In a small, abandoned village on the outskirts of Istanbul, there was an old house known as the House of Shadows. A man named Mark bought it after his wife died, looking for some peace and quiet to help him forget his pain. On the first night, Mark heard light footsteps above his bedroom ceiling. He went upstairs, but there was no one there. Just an old broken mirror in the corner. In its reflection, he saw a pale face smiling behind him. But when he turned around, the room was empty. On the second night, he woke up to a whisper right next to his ear. "I'm here. I've been here for a very long time." He opened his eyes suddenly and saw a thin, white hand reaching out from under the bed, grabbing his leg tightly. He tried to pull away, but the hand was ice cold and wouldn't let go. Mark screamed and ran out of the room, slamming the door behind him. In the morning, he found deep scratches on his leg that looked exactly like a small child's fingers. On the third night, he decided to sleep in the guest room, but at 3 a.m., he heard the sound of a child crying coming from inside the closet. He opened it slowly and found a little girl sitting in the darkness, her long hair completely covering her face. She spoke in a broken voice. "Daddy, why did you let me die here?" Mark froze. He didn't have any children. The girl moved closer and slowly lifted her hair. There was no face underneath, just a black, empty hole with small, red eyes moving quickly inside it. Suddenly, the girl screamed in Mark's own voice, "Help me, please." Mark ran toward the door, but he found himself standing in front of the old mirror again. In the reflection, he saw the girl standing right behind him, but this time, her hands were inside his chest, holding his heart. He tried to scream, but no sound came out. The next morning, the police found Mark sitting on the floor, his eyes wide open and his mouth frozen in a silent scream. On his chest, deep scratches formed that words, "Now, you're my daddy." No one has ever tried to sell that house again.